Every January, there's this pressure that shows up that if we want a better year, then we need to become a completely different person. New habits, new body, new mindset, new everything. And then most of us end up feeling behind or discouraged by February, and not because we didn't try hard enough, but because we expected ourselves to change too much and too fast. And that kind of pressure wears people down pretty quickly. So this year, I'm not doing a new me. I'm letting go of the pressure to overhaul my life because it's January. And if you have big, exciting goals, then that's genuinely wonderful. This isn't about criticizing big dreams or ambition. It's simply about offering an alternative for those of us who maybe right now need steadiness more than intensity. You know, traditional resolutions are usually about a sudden and perfect transformation. You know, these gentle goals are different because they're about small daily acts of kindness towards yourself. They're small, steady commitments that fit into your real life without the focus on perfection or pressure. The first one is about how the day starts. And for the first 10 minutes of my morning, I am leaving my phone in another room. No scrolling, no news, no notifications. That first cup of coffee is just for me. And it's a small thing, but it changes everything. Instead of immediately reacting to the world, I get a few quiet moments to arrive in my own thoughts first. And that sets the tone for the entire day. And it's in a much calmer way. Now, my second gentle goal is a reading one. I'm aiming to read 26 books this year for 2026. And that's about one, every 2 weeks or so. But the number isn't the point. The real goal is consistency. It's choosing a book instead of my phone. And even if it's just for 15 minutes a day, this is about quiet time. It's about mental expansion and letting my nervous system settle. If I read more, great. If I miss a week, I don't quit. I just pick the book back up. This year, I'm also rethinking movement. I'm not committing to intense workouts or pushing myself. My promise is 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement every day. And that could be a short walk, some stretching while the coffee brews, or even dancing to a few songs in the kitchen. This isn't about burning calories. It's about staying connected and intentional to my body in a kind way. And when the goal is small, then it's easier to keep. And those small wins build confidence over time. Not to say that I won't, do more than this, but when I do, it definitely won't be because I made it a challenge on January 1st. Now, if you feel like you are on this same journey and you're going towards a more peaceful year, then it would be lovely to have you join along with our community. So the final gentle goal is the one that might be the most important. I'm committing to regular self-expression. Specifically for me, that's getting back to my crocheting and not to sell anything, not to be productive, just for the joy of it. We tend to forget that creative outlets aren't optional. They're grounding. And that quiet, focused flow feeling, it does something really powerful for our mental health. And it's something that we need more of, not less. So these goals might look small on paper, but they're powerful because they're sustainable. And there's no big crash, there's no guilt spiral, there's no sense of failure, just small, steady choices that support the person that you already are. So no new me this year, just doing the year in a way that feels kinder and more realistic. So in the comments, tell me, what is one thing that you're giving yourself permission not to do during this year? I would love to see a list of things that we can all gently let go of in 2026. I wish you all a peaceful and a happy new year. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.